So I am here, so I'm going to be dealing with the third attempt to get through this guy's quest text and actually advance this quest. And then once we get Crystal Tower, what's the... Thanks, fam. You know you can put TTS in those, right? I forget what the base level of Crystal Tower is. I know Circus Tower and World of Darkness, but I can't remember the base one right now. Labyrinth of the Ancients? Or is that something else? Well, once we get the first one unlocked, we're going to go do Hatching Tide. I kept trying to do it, and then every time I tried to do the quest text, one of the trials for Hildebrand would pop. What news of your mission? Are we any closer to acquiring the remaining abrasives? I've been told that I can be abrasive. You've brought both? I shall have Master Garland begin working on the crystals immediately. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, it's this bit. This is what I kept getting interrupted on. There, that should do the trick. Excellent work. We now possess all four of the fangs required to pierce the Crystal Tower's defenses. My compliments, Master Garland. No, it was a trifling matter, I assure you. Archon here is the one you should be thanking. Anyway, by my reckoning, there's nothing stopping us from striding up to the Allagan's front door. Can't go without us, Chief. Big Swedge! Coming to lend a hand, have you? Well, it's not every day you get the chance to study the wonders of the Allagan Empire, is it? Their technology makes Garlemald's look ancient. I appreciate your enthusiasm, lads. I really do, but we're not here to take this knowledge for ourselves. Twice in the last decade, the promise of unimaginable power has prompted men to meddle with technology they do not understand. And the realm has been dragged into the very brink of oblivion on both occasions. We should not be so irresponsible as to risk another. Wedge, do you recall our company's creed? Yes, Chief. It's, freedom through technology. Exactly. Freedom. When we first took our homeland, we swore that we would have no truck with machines that could be used to promote tyranny. That has not changed. Should you feel tempted to break your oath, remember this. The wonders of the all-knowing Allagan Empire could not save their civilization, and have damn near doomed ours. Twice. That is why we must explore the Crystal Tower, and if needs be, seal away its secrets. Compelling viewpoint. It is unyielding wills such as yours that have defined the course of history. So, you return at last. What, pray tell, has kept you so wholly preoccupied that you could not spare a moment to inform me of your progress or preservation? Why, the task you assigned me, of course. Surely you have not forgotten about the other sand. I tasked a passing adventure with delivering it. A more capable courier I could not imagine. Hello. Greetings, adventure. Did I not say we would meet again? I believe an introduction is in order. I am Grahatia, one of the students of Valdesian. I look forward to joining you on your groundbreaking expedition. Grahatia has been assigned to the project and is as an observer. I hope you'll forgive his eccentricities and welcome him as one of our own. So then, our fellowship is complete and all stand ready to step into the unknown. 3 cheers for Noah. Noah? That is a name I have chosen for our little collective. Given our differing backgrounds, we cannot very well call ourselves the Sons of St. Cornoc, can we? And we must have a memorable appellation if our venture is to leave its mark in the annals of history. I could claim that Noah stands for Nominated Observers of Artifacts Historical, and so it does, technically. But my true reason for choosing this name stems from the fact that it is shared by a vaunted Allagan Archmagus. An Archmagus? I like the sound of that. Very well. Now that the pressing matter of what to call ourselves has been settled, it is time we set forth to brave the outer defenses of the Crystal Tower. Is everyone ready to depart? Ready! Lord, I was not even close to the end of that quest every time Yeah, it is Labyrinth of the Ancients, okay. Gentlemen, the secrets of ancient Alec beckon. Let's not keep them waiting any longer. Adventurer, you and I will join the engineers of the Crystal Tower's main gateway, where we will endeavor to neutralize the structure's outer defenses. Rambos, meanwhile, will remain here and oversee the operation. Given my knowledge of Allagan history, it seems logical that I should lead the expedition myself, though I admit the role does not exactly befit my status as an observer. Still, we can but make use of the resources at hand. Assuming all are in agreement, let us proceed forthwith to the large, lopsided gate found to the southeast. This way. I'm not allowed to go that way. It must be, like, here? Oh, hi. Crystal Tower lies beyond this portal. Now comes the interesting part. Sid, you're the only one of our number who has ever crossed this threshold. I ask that you lead for the present. I say, the energy radiating from the statues is palpable. Lucky for us, that is. One might otherwise stroll past them. Feast your eyes on the elemental defenses which prompted our lengthy preparations. These sentinels prevent would-be intruders from advancing to within 20 yalms of the tower's inner reaches. He's gonna throw a rock through it, isn't he? Oh, nope, we're gonna shoot an arrow. Barrier says no. No matter how swift they may be. Happily, the crystal fangs we took such pains to craft should spare us the inconvenience of instantaneous annihilation. Here, allow me to demonstrate. Chief, it's too dangerous to allow anyone else to risk his life testing one. Quite right. I made the damn things. It's my job to see that they work. Boom. So, why could we not just, like, chuck the fang at the shield? Success. I, for one, am convinced. Friends, ready your fangs. Seems like an incredibly risky way to go about doing this. They just wanted an excuse for explosions, honestly. Do I get to do one? I want to do one. Yay, I get to do one. This last one is yours, old friend. It seemed only right. Kaboom. Haha, we did it! So much for the outer defenses. Indeed. The entrance to the tower is near at hand. My blood fairly sings with anticipation. Speaking of blood, I have a proposal for the next stage of the expedition. I suggest we wait here where Archon and a hand-picked party of his adventuring companions enter the tower. What? Without us? Thought we came here to survey the entire structure. We did, and we will. But our investigations must proceed at a more measured pace. If the outside of the palace is this well defended, can you imagine what awaits us on the inside? Only a true hero could reasonably hope to brave the hazards ahead and live to tell the tale. Archon here fits that description better than anyone I know. And it is not as if we shall be idle in his absence. While Archon and his companions are risking life and limb to beat us a path to the tower, we can set about analyzing this rubble for evidence of how its technologies function. Your knowledge of ancient lore will be invaluable in that endeavor, Historian Grahatia. Do you ever tire of being right, old man? Archon, as it seems I won't be accompanying you, allow me to at least provide some instruction. The maze that surrounds the base of the tower is known as the Labyrinth of the Ancients. During this initial foray, I suggest you concentrate on ridding the place of hostile elements. When you are reasonably certain the maze is secure, contact me via link shell and we shall join you post-haste, no matter what Master Garland says. Though we prefer if any relics you encounter remain intact, you have leave to do whatever is necessary to secure ingress to the upper levels of the tower. Fortune go with you, Archon. Okay, that is what I wanted to get up to. Duties for alliances. Duties designed to be undertaken by an alliance. A squad of 24 adventurers formed of 3 full parties. The composition is reserved for large-scale duties only. When you are in an alliance, the class and icons and HP bars of alliance members will appear to the right of the party list. By joining forces with other parties, you can achieve what would otherwise be impossible. And this is the first alliance raid ever released, if memory serves. So, now, shall queue for Labyrinth and the Ancients, and we'll see how long this takes. In the meantime, I've been ignoring this for a bit. We're gonna go work on our Postmaster quest. Something terrible has happened. The world's over. It's not here. I think that's literally the first time I haven't seen him there since I started this character. Yeah, so this is the one in Ul'dah. They'll talk to them. Good evening, friend. Might you be interested in learning about the Hatching Tide festivities? Fledgling festival, Hatching Tide was born of a prophetic dream visited upon a Gridanian maiden named Gilia Aliapo. In her dream, the 12 Archons of old appeared as heroes who saved the realm from the destruction of the Sixth Anvil Calamity. Descending from the heavens atop beautifully decorated eggs, they said to Gilly, "Arise, young dreamer, and make ready the vessels for our return." And so she did, painstakingly painting and gilding eggs to match those from her visions. Word of the prophecy spread, and Gilly attracted helpers to assist in her tolls. My eye is itching. After the calamity, the festival grew further, as townfolk and adventurers flocked to celebrate the Archons of yore, who many believe had some hand in delivering the realm once again. Now that you've learned about Hatching Tide, perhaps you would like to participate in it. Should you be so inclined, we invite you to visit Gridania. Look forward to seeing you there. So I'm assuming there's also one of those somewhere in Limsa, probably somewhere near the Azurite Plaza, who will send you here. Or send you to Gridania, rather. Well-fed Archon. Good to see an adventurer who remembers where he came from, even after becoming all famous and like. What brings you to the quicksand today? I have mail for you. A letter? Next thing I know, you'll be surrounding a pom-pom and ending every other utterance with Kupo. Oh, how curious. It would seem the sender's forgotten to sign the envelope. Oh, my beloved Miqo'te, my riches could buy all the jewels in the realm, yet none would shine as bright as thee. Say that you'll be mine and... Blech. Good gods, no wonder the letter was anonymous. No man in his right mind would claim authorship of such a hackneyed, pretentious load of... Miqo'te, my love, I see that my mellifluous missive finds you looking as beautiful as ever. Oh, it's you! Why do I find myself entirely unsurprised? You lost count of how many times I've spurned your shameless advances to your face. Now must I now do the same in writing for you to get the bloody message? Shameless? You wound me, Miqo'te, my love. Why, my advances are positively shameful. That's not the right word, is it now? Picture the scene. A mysterious letter. A secret admirer. Is it so outlandish for a man to think that the subtle, romantic approach might stir the flames of passion in his beloved's heart? Says the fool standing before me for the third time this week, still sporting that same ridiculous jacket. Our guest clearly lacks the courtesy to introduce himself, so allow me. This is Thomas So-and-so, son of the spice merchant someone or other, and the richest, most eligible young bachelor in all of Ul'dah. Forgive me if I've forgotten some of the details. I've only heard the story some 20-odd times now. This is Archon, the man who wasted his precious time hauling your rubbish halfway across the realm. Is that so? Smashing work, my boy. Remind me of your name again later, and I'll be sure to put you on the guest list for when my lovely Miqo'te and I are wed. Barf? Do you see, my love? Adventurer's efforts were not for naught. No, you need only promise your hand to me. Promise that forever my Miqo'te and mine alone you will be. Person or in ink, my answer's the same. Come back when Thanalan freezes over, so I can reject you again. Alas and alack, but I should have known. Yes, that hairpin that adorns your lovely lock speaks loud and clear. Admit it, Miqo'te. After all these years, you still harbor feelings for him. Some nerve walking into my place of business and spouting such nonsense. Nonsense, my beloved? Is that so? Rumors abound about that hairpin, that was crafted for you by an old flame, that has not left your shapely head for so much as a day since the calamity. You lost a childhood love when the lesser moon fell. You have my sympathies. But this is a new age, my dearest. Time marches on, and we must march with it. Oh, and did I mention that my family is among the richest in the Sultanate? Hells, just how thick is your bloody skull? Man crafted my hairpin, and yes, there wasn't a time when I felt something for him. Such days are long past, and today I need compared you to anyone to find you thoroughly repulsive. Besides, all of you know that the man who crafted this still lives. What's this? My rival in love still lives? Ha ha ha! At long last my task is clear. I must seek out this pretender and prove once for all that I, Thomas, am the only one worthy of my dear Miqo'te's hand. Adventurer, I would request your aid. Together we will seek out this man, and you will serve as an impartial judge to determine who is the worthy partner for Miss Miqo'te, he or I. Nope, that's not happening. In we go. And this is Labyrinth of the Ancients. I'll walk through the mechanics to the extent I know them, but let's put this bluntly. At this point in time, the mechanics for this do not matter in the slightest. If you wipe in here, if you do a complete alliance wipe in here, you've done something seriously wrong. For the most part, the mechanics don't matter at all. Every once in a while they matter a little bit, but... when they matter, they're basically don't stand in the bad stuff. Can't remember if something is here or elsewhere though. There is basically one point where there's actually a mechanic to know. When that becomes the case, we'll talk about it. I am standing in... Yeah, stand on the platforms. They were tanking it in dumb spots. What are you guys up to? The tanks are being very weird in this fight, and it's making it kind of annoying. But this is trash pulls. Generally, just stay on the platforms and you'll be fine. For some godforsaken reason, they're not tanking on platforms. If you are the tank, please tank on the platforms. But like I said, the mechanics are not hugely important. You will need to kill this bone dragon a couple times, it'll just keep respawning. Can't do much of anything if they just continually move it. What are you doing? The ranged DPS can deal with all of that. Kill the ads, it'll come back up. Take 3. I can't really do any positionals in this fight. But it's done. Teleport back to the opening. We dropped the Crown of Light, which is a tank item. Onion Mask, which is Lancer, Dragoon, Reaper. Basically, at the time this came out, no one cared about it for gear. Because by the time this released, the gear for it was already, like, not BIS, because Coils of Bahamut gear was better. So this has basically only ever been glam gear. I am in Alliance C. A, B, C. You know, if people do things properly. Where's it gonna... Do we not have... No, our platform's good. Someone else's platform is not... Basically, you have to have a certain number of people on your platform in order for other alliances to be able to attack their item. Their Atomos. I'm supposed to be over here, but it teleported me in here because they initiated the fight too early and I couldn't go where I wanted to go. A, B, C. Look at your alliance. That's where you're supposed to go. That's all there is to it. Go to the right place. If you're ranged or heals, stand on the platform so that other people's Atomos can be attacked. Otherwise, there's a certain number of people that need to be on the platform. Just make sure, I think it's 4. Make sure that many are on the platform so other people can attack theirs. And then... based on which group you are, you will either be able to or not be able to fight Atomos at the beginning. You'll have a debuff if you can. Can. I still can't hit him. There's really nothing going on here that matters. Breaches of Light, heal, tank again. Onion Gauntlets again. So nothing for my classes drop regardless. Crux of that one is if you're the right alliance to be able to hit Thanatos, hit him. Otherwise, kill the ads until you get the ability. I think it shifts every like 60 seconds or something like that. It just got nuked. That little bit is annoying. The number of times I've just kept running into it is too damn high. You have to jump over it. Usually it's maybe... Generally someone marks these, but... It's supposed to be one alliance per Vasago. And otherwise deal with your napalm when it spawns. Don't let it get to the middle. Okay, someone rescued me for some damn reason. I don't think there's any, like... King Behemoth. Nothing particularly special. Here, just the standard don't... He'll drop the meteor at some point. Don't get hit by it. You need to stand behind one of these. There. That's the entire mechanic. See how that guy died? It's because he didn't do the mechanic. There's one mechanic. Behemoth down. I don't think I've honestly ever sat here and watched this. Hello. Yeah, I'm not ready because I'm actually... I say what about a lot of things? Oh, that I've never really seen it before? Yeah, I mean... Look at how much... damage was dealt to it in the time it took me to get here. When he comes back to the middle. Dude, seriously. This healer keeps fucking troll pulling me places. Probably could have burned that. But everyone fled. I love how much some people care about this and are just like total assholes about portions of it. Let's see what drop that's actually my class. Literally this. Do I get anything? I don't think I got anything. Oh, we got a Phlegon card. Phlegathon card out of it. But otherwise, nope, no drops. Like, that fight is not the place to worry about mechanics. You're not gonna wipe it. Don't be pretentious about it. Oh there, Archon. Very impressive, I must say. Your name shall be writ large in the volumes that are sure to be penned on this historic expedition. The scale of this structure defies comprehension. Someone plainly thought bigger was better. According to the findings of my Baldesian colleagues, the Crystal Tower was constructed to collect and store the endless energies of the sun. Characteristically ambitious undertaking. Now, what are the tower's inner defenses? Judging by your haggard expression, clearing out the labyrinth was no small feat. Giant of a man wielding a shimmering scimitar, you say? Yes, that will have been Phlegathon. Not Archon, Phlegathon. He was a hero of the Allagan Revolution. Gleaned that from what exactly? His choice of weapon? Well, I am a historian. I have a certain, shall we say, affinity for the lore of the Allagan Empire. It is, of course, all knowledge gleaned from musty scrolls and tomes. The ancient texts claim that the Crystal Tower is defended by the champions of Eld, resurrected and augmented through the Allagan's extraordinary technology. Chief, you need to see this. Well, there it is, the foot of the tower. What surprises do you have in store for us, I wonder? Can't tell you how glad I am to have you with us on this little jaunt, old friend. Had you not beaten a path through that maze, I very much doubt we'd be standing here now. Well, we have much to discuss and digest. Let us retire to St. Quinox fine for the present, and there plan our next step. Lest there be any doubt, our expedition has some way to go yet. And as should surprise basically no one, we are back here. Weird little note, you cannot fly back here. You can fly the second you leave, however. So good of you to join us, Archon. Our meeting would be dull indeed without a full account of your experiences in the Labyrinth. Take a moment to collect yourself, and when you're ready, we shall debate how best to proceed.